The piece of advice I'd give companies, especially in the manufacturing sector, looking at fusion, is to first educate yourself with the plethora of content that's out there around fusion energy. The questions that I'm hearing related to US manufacturing and fusion is, how do we build supply chains today to supplement the need of components and materials in the future? And how do these companies, these manufacturing companies, get involved early on with fusion developers like Tokamak Energy to really get integrated and understand what fusion is and what is needed to deliver it? So we've been fielding a lot of those questions with those manufacturers around how their unique capabilities can be integrated into our design, and more importantly, we've been designing our fusion device to use existing tools instead of demanding new exotic tooling be created for the designs that we're trying to make. The DOE has done a fantastic job to outline the core challenges that are facing the fusion industry and what we need to do to progress past those challenges and deliver commercial fusion energy. Specifically for Tokamak Energy, we're extremely focused on delivering high temperature superconducting magnet technology, which is at the core of why commercial fusion is going to be delivered in the next decade, because we now have the technology at our fingertips to confine plasmas for long enough and at hot enough temperatures to achieve fusion, not just for the first time, but also at an economic price point. Private-public partnerships are at the core of what is going to move the fusion industry forward. Tokamak Energy has made it to core to our DNA that we participate in private-public partnerships, and moving that forward is by talking to each other, understanding the existing fusion infrastructure we have in devices in the US, as well as manufacturers that want to get involved in the game of fusion and saying how they can help in what challenges fusion developers are trying to tackle. The piece of advice I'd give companies, especially in the manufacturing sector, looking at fusion, is to first educate yourself with the plethora of content that's out there around fusion energy. This content is put out by fusion developers like Tokamak Energy, the Department of Energy with their new fusion roadmap, as well as many other organizations that are understanding that by putting out these reports around fusion, we can start highlighting the unique capabilities that people have to solve the core issues that we're trying to solve to bring commercial fusion energy to reality. The DOE Milestone Program is a fantastic program that's pushing private fusion developers to meet difficult to meet criteria and milestones, in which we only get paid if we meet the completion criteria that we've put forward with that. So the Milestone Program then allows Tokamak Energy to partner with companies like Medox or someone else to be able to meet that criteria, because these challenges are hard. And we have to bring in an entire ecosystem to try to meet those expectations and move the fusion industry forward. Some things I'd really like to highlight for Tokamak Energy is that we're fully integrated into public-private partnerships. We're looking to get involved in the fusion, more into the fusion industry across the globe, specifically in the US, and really finding those synergies between industry and developer is what's going to be able to enhance our own technology and deliver not just fusion in the future, but more near-term applications like our high-temperature superconducting technology.